Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to Galactic Civilizations for Warlords and our playthrough as the Mimots, where we have just kicked off the very first war of the game, going up against the corporate sector, who are, on paper, way stronger than we are. Much stronger. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here to get to the screen that I want. It's this one. The corporate sector, who are much stronger than we are, almost double our military power, way more faction power, a bit more of everything. They're just stronger. But I believe in our ability. Over here, we've got the biggest blockade I've ever built. We've got a fleet defending it, a backup fleet to reinforce, to stop anything coming through, hopefully, while we sort of make a bit of progress on this front. Now, we do have to sort of get our armies together, and we need to make sure that every army has at least a shields for all, and we kind of need to decide how best to use our fleets. We've got one fleet over here who is moving up to attack. It has a transport, a shields for all, and the Dullahan battleship. And the Dullahan can, of course, throw out for us extra transports, which we will be doing as soon as we can. One more month, for example, will get us another transport that's usable. I think we have a transport lying around here somewhere. There's an invader. It's time to actually use this guy. We do have to give up somebody to activate him, and we would like somebody who's a bit bad. Maybe one of our regular citizens. Sure, this guy. Get out there. Excellent. This fleet, I don't believe, is ready just yet. We've got more bombers coming. I don't think we have any carriers yet. That's going to be a big thing for us. You guys are on the fall back. Just recapping what we need to do to prepare for this war, but I think we're okay. I think we are fine. Let's just send it forward and see what happens. We probably should pressure the scientists, so we will. We have a +4 to our control per month, so we can get back that control really quickly. I don't believe there's any more upgrades that we wanted to do to our star bases. I think we're good to go. Let's get another slipstream generator, sure. These front 3 here, maybe some interceptors would be good as well. We'd need more Illyrium and Xanthium. Can we pull that off? Illyrium, yes. Xanthium, not here. Okay, well, let's send it forward and see what happens. Okay, our first loss of the game. It is a Durantium and Prometheon mine. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. We're gonna take the occasional loss here and there. We will rebuild. We'll probably need to build up some more constructors to replace some of these losses, because there will be losses. We're aware of your struggle against the corporate sector. Walla II, please accept this the MCS UV field ship M50-1 as a sign of our commitment. Well, we got into this war because you asked us, so I think that's only fair. Now, we had plans to do something on this planet, a planetary recycling there. I think that was the goal. Sure, works for me. Over on Gatria, I mean, we want science stuff. We do want more sciencey stuff. There's a +5 planetary recycling. It helps reduce that pollution. I think it would be better right there. Let's get a terraforming module there and a planetary conversion. We could do more research, but I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of extra production out of this planet. Upgrade the housing, the research, the agriculture, get all of those things done. This planet kind of sucks. Never really came to be what we hoped it would be. So let's just get some planetary improvements. That'll be fine. Upgrades where we can. Fen, however, is amazing. Can we get an El Mimo? We would need Durantium. We're gonna have to wait for that. So until that happens, let's just crank out a couple more bombers. We should have that Durantium next turn to see if we can get out another El Mimo or an El Mimo. Just put all of you guys in here for now. Defend that shipyard. Albiro, we can probably get bombers, get the bomber production going up on Albiro as well. It's full military go time. Here's our shields for all coming out of Serene. Beautiful. Where do we need it? Where do we need the shields for all? I think we could use another one on the front lines. We'll need one over here for sure. We'll need another probably with this group. So let's just rally them sort of in the same direction. Over on Hammer, it's all bombers. Although maybe we can probably do with those constructors. Let's get a round of constructors out of Hammer. No, I prefer it to come from somewhere else. Hammer is going to do bombers. Start building up a defensive fleet over on Hammer. Back on Serene, I really want one of these Mimos, but it's back to bombers for a little bit. That's the ship that they gifted us. The problem is it's kind of, I mean, it's a freighter. There's no way that I can actually get it back to our home territory. Maybe we can loop him up this way. I don't like his odds. I think his chances of survival are measurable in milliseconds. Let's put you down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's the spot. Another military starbase. Let's go ahead and get... We need a lyrium. We need a lot. I think we can't actually sustain this minus 85 that we're getting out of normal. We'll have to go up to medium taxes. That's a whole lot of negatives. I mean, we could go up to high taxes in this time of war. And it may be good to pull out some of these research, as much as I hate to do it, to get an extra bit of military. Mandatory service. Guardian fighters cap +3. Each of our planets receive 3 free Guardian fighters. That's pretty cool. I like that. Prototype defense is always very good. You know what? I think we're good enough, in a good enough position to leave it like this. We'll leave it like this. We'll at least be making some cash. We can always sell off something like Arnor Spice. We'll sell down some of that. Buy up a bit of Valerium. Valerium prices have gone up. Probably need a bit more antimatter. Something like that for now. So let's come back in here. Let's make sure we have the barrier arrays, starbase, advanced defenses, harpoons, photonics, durantium, and the gravity field generator. Yes, we do want all of this other stuff, especially the interstellar defense module. But that's precious durantium that we had so much of at one point, and now we just really need more. But okay, you guys are en route. You're falling back. Nice. You're in a good place. We need to spawn one of those, but we need Prometheon for that. So things to keep in mind. I feel like we need to do something with this fleet. And what we're going to do is we're going to send you after this world here. You should be able to just cap that for us. Let's start gobbling up some of this territory. Okay, now do we have any concerns at the front here? I think we could definitely use perimeter scanners. There's a freighter here to kill, so let's sally out. There's also a bomber here. Can we just missile that down, please? Done. Excellent. Excellent. I'm a little bit concerned about you guys. What I would like to do is put as much of you guys in here as possible. You're all cruisers. You're a little bit more thick, a little bit more tanky. I'm going to hold you in reserve. We're probably going to need a little bit more muscle on the front as well. Let's mobilize this group. We have a shields. We've got so many bombers. That invader. Grab all of this. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, I could have just ejected them all. I just don't think they're all going to fit in this one fleet. Go on in. Oh no, they fit. They fit with room to spare. We're going to send you guys after the front lines. You will need to make up part of some other fleet to come back here. This is all flagships and a shields for all. Flags and a couple cruisers. Sure. We do need to upgrade this military starbase as well. Lots to do. So much to do. You guys are fine right there. We still haven't seen any move out from the opponent yet, but they are going to be coming. Oh yes, for sure. Oh, they found my ship. Of course they did. Infinite sensor range. Cool, there's Claytronics getting us upgraded to our manufacturing. Singularity power plants, probably something that we could work towards. Artificial brains, also very nice. Let's get shield regeneration, as we are so heavy on shields. We understand you're facing challenges from the corporate sector. While at the second, please take this MCS Outlook M67-2 as a symbol. Why, thank you. Another ship. Are the Manties even at war with the corporate sector right now? That's a good question. They are not. They are not. They just got us into this war. The Intuiri are, however. That's nice. How are the Intuiri doing? Not well. Not well. Okay, not a problem. Whoopsies. Oh no. Okay, I think we'll populate this military starbase. Start building up even more ships, more bombers. Fen, still need more durantium. Lots more durantium. So until that's ready, we're going to just be doing bombers. Now, our one frigate over here isn't able to do anything. What do we do with him? You know what? I don't actually care. Let's give him back to the Manti cluster. How do you like that? What do you think of that? What do we got here? A Manti freighter coming through. That's fine. Nothing yet coming through here. You guys are okay. Back on Fen. It's gonna be a bomber, and you know what we should do? Let's do a new ship class. I like to do this every once in a while. Let's get out a dreadnought. Look at that thing. Dreadnought, sorry. Edit the doctrine. Our dreadnought is just going to have assault on him. Save the doctrine. Start a new design. And this guy is going to be our flagship dreadnought with a carrier module. Maybe not. A lot of missiles. Just a lot of missiles. Just all the missiles. Photonic warheads just out the wazoo. Get me... Really, shield generators is the best we got. Put 5 shield generators on there. We'll get some neuroflex plating. And then it's just missiles all the way down. Yep. That looks pretty good. You know what? Give him the precursor particle beam as well. Absolutely. Save that. The dread flag of the Mimots. Go. Done. 8 turns on that coming out of Fen. Could be fun, but I think carriers are more important. Let's just get that done. I wanted to have it in place. And it feels like we should be okay. We've got 2 fleets sort of heading back towards the border here. We got our capture fleet going around, and yet no real response out of the corporate sector. Let's see what happens. We fly deep into enemy territory here. That's an economic starbase. I'm not too worried. A military starbase could be a concern. Finally seeing some ships coming out here. There's a fleet. And there's another 2 fairly large fleets. They just absolutely rinsed one of my military starbases with what looked like just missile fire. Okay, that's not great. We're gonna have to replace that loss, but we have them right where we want them. So undock this. You guys can't fit. What do we have in this fleet? The shields for all, the invader, 3 cruisers, and a whole bunch of bombers. I feel like we would like more bombers than cruisers. Let's take out one of the cruisers. That'll get all of these bombers in here. We'll take this fleet to handle the small guys. That's moderate losses. I mean, these are all obsolete designs anyway. Just get rid of them. I don't care. We took a loss. We can replace that. No casualties here, so we'll do this. Excellent. We know there's another fleet over here somewhere. We just don't know if we can take them. Why is it not changing our moves? No casualties. Let's take the fight. 4 cruisers, a bunch of frigates, and some bombers. Can't fight us. Get out of here. There's another fleet. We'll take light casualties, probably at the cost of a bomber or something. Let's watch this battle and see how it plays out. I'm curious to see how my ships do. All the missiles out. Looks like they are doing different targets. Immediately eviscerated. I mean, it looks like it's okay. I mean, that went fine. Let's see what we lost. We lost a single bomber. Yeah, I'll take those wins. This is a no casualty as well. Just get rid of that one. Another fight, no casualties. Another fight with light casualties. We'll take this fight as well, but I want to watch this one from the start. It's pretty much the same thing. We're going to lose a bomber. There goes the bubble shield. All the missiles go out. Not quite the opening salvo I'm hoping for. I do like that our cruisers in the back are mopping up some of the fighters that punch through. It's hard to tell who's who here, but ours are the nice, shiny, bright blue ones. And that's fairly clean. Fairly clean. Okay, we lost 1 bomber down here. We took 3 damage. And there's another fleet. Alright, kill him. Do we have a flagship here? This is a whole lot of levels. I mean, that went as well as one could hope. Let's go ahead and put you boys back in. Pretty good stuff, not gonna lie. Yeah, kill that bomber. The very definition of overkill. And then we'll... Oh my god, we have found 2 of their capital ships, 2 of their flagships. Just chilling here on this planet. 2 cruisers, 1 that can spawn freighters, and 1 that gives them credits per battle. You know what? We take those wins. Get out of here. It'll take 4 months to conquer this world. Not a problem. We can chill there. Serene, a dread flagship in 6 turns. I think if we do a couple round of bombers, we can get that even lower. Just keep the bomber production going to replace any losses. Sent that guy to the wrong place. Send him over here. Albiro is starting to produce for us as well. My god. More bombers out of Fen. Maybe we want to buy Durantium. Durantium is so expensive and we produce so much. I feel like it's a real waste. Let's sell off some just in case we want to. just in case. And you guys should be in a position to strike. Kill the shipyard first. That's a cruiser we don't have to worry about. Is there a military starbase in range? I don't see one. Let's go ahead and siege this planet down. And we will probably want to keep this planet. This will take 8 months though. And 4 months on a surface invasion seems a bit better. We lose 25% of citizens, but it's fine. We'll do a surface invasion, 4 months, take over this planet because it is something that we are going to want to convert to a core world and start producing military for us. It seems like it's going to be a good world. This was a world that I was very unhappy to lose, but so far so good. Our probe, just keep exploring for us. Probius. I'm gonna keep a very close eye on this gate. There comes some ships. Caught in the field, can't go very far. Albero's starbase did just get murked by quite a sizable fleet down here at Serene. That might be a problem. There's shield regeneration for us for more shields, and I kind of just want bigger shields. Shield augmentation, for example, giving us force field projectors for our big shields, and then onto gravimetric shields. Let's go ahead with that. We have no choice. Walla II, we have surrendered to the Aquanaut protectors. You've been good to us in the past, so it is our wish to give you the remainder of our civilization. Well, this just creates a big old mess for us. The Intweri aggregates have been destroyed. As members of the Onyx Hive, we implore you to assist us in our conflict with the treacherous Falanoid Advance. Not just yet. So what have the Mimots gifted to us exactly? Not the Mimots. The Terrans are getting pieced out by the Taurians. The Taurians are powerful. This is what they've given us. They've given us their home world of Vigil. We can make use of this, I think. Okay, we're going to need cash. Kizian's Jit is a descendant of minor nobility and has recently been approached by a distant relative who claims to have unearthed a long-lost family treasure. I mean, that minus 250 to our treasury comes at a really bad time. Minus 10 loyalty for Kizian's Jit. I don't know what you do for us, Kizian Jit. What do you do for us? We don't really need you to have loyalty. We're fine. We also need a minister of production. Oh, okay. Okay. We've got lots to do here. Let's address some of these problems first. We need a minister of production. That's a +7 and he's really cheap. We've got this guy down here who's not really good for too much. Good old Morsven. We would like a commander for the Gruff as well. But again, no good commanders. However, you being this cheap could be a minister of production for us. That's fine. We really want to find some good Mimots to be our commander. Or somebody. And we need a governor for Vigil. And I think either one of you will be okay. Not amazing, but you don't have to be. You just have to be a body. Morsven, can you? Yes. We're going to take Morsven. Good old Morsven and make him the governor of Vigil. And we're going to save our cash. And that's fine. Let's see what's going on in Vigil. Build us a shipyard. We've got pretty good manufacturing. Upgrade that. Upgrade the culture. Upgrade everything while we're here. And that's it. That's all I'm willing. I'm not even going to look at this too hard. It's just a shipyard to me. That's all you are. Now, we did have a fleet over here. Do we have anything on defense? Not really. Get all of these bombers in here and see if we can address this issue. I feel like the answer is no. We can do a very large missile volley, but we're going to need something down here to protect our interests. It might be you guys. It's a no casualty fight. We'll send them down. We may lose a shipyard or two down here, which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We should have enough now to maybe look at getting us an El Mimo. Cool. And we'll have that out in 1 turn. Amazing. Over here, it's gonna be bombers. More bombers. All the bombers. We're gonna deny this expedition. Deny the expedition. Okay. We've got 2 sieges in progress. We've dealt a major blow to their fleets. Our main defensive fleet still stands strong. I think this is going pretty well. Here comes another fleet. Caught up in the gravitational well here. Yeah, we did lose Zergamon's shipyard. That's not a big deal for us, actually. More ships coming through right where we want them. Ooh, +7 on the control per month. Let's go. The Intweri aggregates have been destroyed. Who did that? People are getting wiped out left and right. Rat Nation has declared war on the Spud Core Collective. Okay, clear all of those, please. All right, how do we want to do this? Let's take care of our planets first. Upgrade to manufacturing is good, I think. We'll terraform there for now. I'm done microing my citizens. I think we're past that point. Albero, we could use upgrades to our manufacturing. A planetary recycling would go a long way here, and a +5 on that tile seems like a pretty good deal. Want to do a terraforming there, and we're good. We're good. Good here for now. Then, we can get 4 turns on a Dread flagship. I think we will do that. And there's our very first carriers. Our very first carriers. And we're going to need to build up a fleet around them. So let's get whatever bombers we can. A shields for all. Maybe an cruiser. And now we're going to need you to have a whole bunch of bombers. So this crew can wait up here. You'll just chill for now. Back on hammer. Just keep cranking out bombers. Backup bombers. Defend this shipyard. Serene. We need to build up a bit more Durantium. And in the time that it takes us to do that, we can get out a run of bombers. These guys haven't moved. That's weird. All right. Undock everything. Fly on up. Hit them with the missiles. 0 to 188 damage. Does lose them a ship. And then we can just tickle them for like no damage with our star bases. I thought our star bases would be doing a lot more damage with these attacks, but that does not appear to be the case. Still, all damage counts. While this fleet falls back, we should be able to get them murdered this turn. Just got there. No casualties. Huge losses. Goodbye. We have a bit of space in this fleet. I'm actually going to put the other shields for all in here and then send him back to the front lines. That siege is going well. Now we just need to clean up this. And I think this squad will be up to the task. We took some hits from those missiles, which will whittle down our ability to fight here, but we're taking no casualties and we can sweep this entire... I said no casualties, but we took a bit. We took some losses there. We got to be a little bit careful, a little bit slower. This one is no casualties. Beautiful. This one is no casualties. Beautiful. And we can squeeze a cruiser in here for reinforcements. Get you guys back into cover. Everything's looking good. This military starbase is taking hits, but it's fine. Amidst the current war, a message from Gatria 2 reaches your desk, carrying the collective unease of its people. They feel exposed, defenseless against potential threats, a sentiment amplified by the war's shadow looming over them. Invest in some crude defenses. We get approval. Planetary defenses. We lose 5 Durantium. Do it. We're at -2 Durantium. That does slow up our ability to produce some things, but over on Vigil is able to produce us bombers. We're just going to build up a fleet in Vigil to sort of strike out in this direction if we need to. Why do we have... We got some corporate sector ships all the way down here. Probably fighting against these guys, maybe. But all right, so far, so good. No real serious losses as yet. Okay, that's a much bigger fleet. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. They've even got a siege going. There's shield augmentation for even better shields. I think we're going to go all the way up to gravimetric shields. Where's this siege happening? Vigil. I mean, we kill this with 1 bomber. My bomber beats their bomber. Sure. Let's try to hold on to Vigil as long as we can. We'll probably need something with a little bit more muscle than bombers over here. I don't know. It'll have to hold. It'll have to hold. I don't actually care if I lose it. Stockpile these bombers for later. We're flying you back up to pick up a carrier. 1, 2, 3. An El Mimo. A shields for all. I mean, you have a shields for all, yes? You do. We will need to lose quite a few things to get El Mimo in there because it has logistics of 18. So we're going to need to lose 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Swap that out. Get the El Mimo in. Beautiful. You guys are off to the front lines because I know the AI loves to pick off targets out in open space. We'll give them a little bit of an escort on the way back. And that all looks great. Zergonmon did lose its shipyard. Let's go ahead and rebuild that. Zergonmon, I mean... Alright, now we need to clean up back here. Easier said than done, I imagine. Unbox all of our ships. Light casualties. Don't love it. Do what damage we can. Shave off what numbers we can before we move in. No casualties. A cruiser is taking hits, but that's fine. Second fleet, light casualties. There's a free cruiser pickoff over here, though. I think our 3 cruisers should be able to deal with that. Now, we've got a lot of moves. So let's fly on over here. And the moves don't even go down because we have so many of the slipstream generators. We'll throw in a little chip damage there. Pick off this bad boy. Fly you guys all the way back. We've got so much movement. I still think we take the light casualty fight here. We do take out one of their battleships, the World Bridge. And it has a transport built into it. That's actually kind of nice. But this is one of their flagships. So getting rid of that at the cost of even a couple fighters. That's a pretty big deal. Let's get rid of it. That did cost us an fighter. I think there were more ships over here. We need better sensors. Give me perimeter scans on this guy. I don't see anything on our perimeter scans. And maybe we want perimeter scans back here as well, just in case anything slips through. I don't want them hiding in the fog of war. But It felt like there were more ships around. And since we have so much move, there they are. More light casualties. We found them. Light casualties we can afford. We have reinforcements coming. And this is a big loss for them. This is a lot of ships. Let's get rid of it. We lose another fighter. I mean, these are entirely sustainable losses. And I think so far, still so good. These wheels should fall in a moment. All right, this is a desperation attack against this fleet over here. Did not work out. We got more ships over this way. Ships everywhere, but it's fine. We're holding. This military starbase is taking some damage. The missile barrages are shaving off some of our bombers. It is a weak point of our fleet, but they're so easily replaced. I mean, it's totally fine. Was really there we go. Was really hoping that capture would go down. Fine. We're going to need a person for chasing. You guys are going to be part of the offensive, as are you. You guys are defending. That's no casualties up here. Take that out. What do we have chilling? El Mimo, a cruiser, a flag. I mean, we could just take the El Mimo, add him in here. We've got space for a few more bombers, and that's a done fleet. Off on the attack. All right, keep the bombers coming, guys. Keep the bombers coming. Let's see what we got over here. We got lots of bombers down in Serene. Let's take a whole squadron unescorted just to replenish some of our numbers. Send them to the front. We're going to need to deal with this big old fleet. All right, unbundled, light casualties. Again, completely sustainable. But first, grab our cruisers. Pick off their lone cruisers that are coming through. And we can fly up in here. A little bit out of missile range. That's okay. Shoot them with the missiles. We lost the cruiser somewhere along the way. But again, this cruiser here, not very useful to me. Get you guys into position. Missiles. 2 ships down with that one attack. Lasers. Light casualties. Hopefully it'll be one of these cruisers. Really not about the cruisers anymore. That's 30 more ships down for them. Vigil stays alive. You love it. Hammer building up a backup fleet as well. We have a proposal for you. In the interest of peace, we would like to hold a cultural exchange. We agree. More cultural exchanges with the Mantis. The Terrans would like energy shields and star-based defense grids for neutronium manipulation and soil enhancement. No. Basically, everybody's on our hit list. We're not giving anybody tech if we can avoid it. But we will probably want to still do things like invite leaders, because we need a leader for this planet. We're picking up a your leader. Yep. And you're going to be a governor on Chason. Let's see what we got going on in Chason. Good manufacturing, a shipyard, extra development, lots of manufacturing. Holy crap. I love it. Very unhappy people here. Don't care. We can't move just yet, but we should be able to fire off some missiles. For what it's worth, we'll take another round of hits there, but it's okay. And over here, replenishment bombers. This is going very well indeed. I do want to buy up some more Durantium, but I think we're past needing this many hypersilicates, but I'm gonna hang on to them. We could probably sell off the Arno Spice. I think we keep our resources where they are. We could do some trading, and we want to do as much trading as possible now before everybody declares wars on us, because that is going to happen. Let's see if we have any treaties we can offer. Nope, nothing at the moment. But alright, let's see where we stand. We have a military starbase over here that we should capture. We want to grab up any mining bases. I don't love that the Manti, but I mean the Manti are going to get wiped out by us fairly soon. As soon as we're done with this, I mean we're just going to bulldoze our way through. Let's get in one more turn. Get in one more turn. And as for you guys, you don't have a siege, a siege ship, but we could send you around to pick up all of these small planets that are colonies. We've got a core world over here to grab and another core world over here to grab. That'll be the job of this fleet. I think we can use this fleet. It's basically just a bunch of bombers and cruisers to go around and pick up these planets. Just tidy up our sector. Did we find anybody with good... I mean, you've got really good diligence. Same about that resolve, though. I think I'll take you anyway. So we will have to sell off some of our resources. Maybe a bit of this thulium stuff, some of this Arno Spice. That should be enough to get us Jobri, the overachiever. And we will slap you into the Gruff. And the Gruff with Prometheon spawns more gunboats. So that's nice. I like that. You wait here to be part of another fleet. Excellent. Excellent. Where are you boys off to? Coming down to Hammer. Oh, we're waiting. On behalf of the Taurian regime, we entreat you to lend us your formidable strength against the formidable Terran Alliance. No. Just no. Add you boys into the fleet. No casualties. Kill you. Done. Do we want to take time to get all of these star bases? I don't know. I would love the extended reinforced hulls, but I'm just going to keep on with crew quarters. Just keep giving me HP. Now, this fleet, we do want to get these star bases, but they're not important, right? And they're also mostly mantis. We will pick off this military starbase, and that'll be ours. Always nice to have. I don't think we need this culture starbase, but it's kind of in the direction we're going, so we'll take it. And then it's on to Sigma. Back on Hammer. Food is no longer a problem, but let's keep on top of the agriculture, upgrade the research, and then we'll decide where we go from there. You're going to keep doing bombers for us. Over on our home world here of Serene, I think a couple more round of bombers. We will need to do something about this Durantium, but we'll build up the fleet over here. Vigil is getting a defensive fleet. You love it. We know we are no match for your military power. Will you accept tribute to end the war? Agree to the ceasefire. We get Prometheon, but honestly, I'm not happy. But I am happy that they are trying to tap out. We're declining. This is a war of your extermination. The pain will not end, sir, until it definitely has ended for you permanently. Nice. Let's move these guys over. Kill that. Fall back. In fact, fall back all the way over here. And I'm actually loving the amount of movement we're getting from these stacked slipstream generators. It literally cost us nothing to fly around this zone and hold this line. We did lose one construction. I thought we had constructors building somewhere. Probably out of one of our smaller shipyards. Excellent. So how many ships did we lose here? We need 2 more bombers in this fleet. Those are coming next turn. Okay. More ships coming out. They did get one of our military starbases just with missile attacks. It's kind of ridiculous, but I mean, we do it to the AI, so they can do it to us. But there's gravimetric shields, which will allow us to do some fun stuff. Intermittent suspension being here for 8 turns. I think we'll bite the bullet and just do it. There's the Dread flagship coming out. Hell yeah. Let's just board this poor citizen. Whatever. Don't care. As members of the Baratok Grove, we implore you to assist us in our conflict with the treacherous Spud Corps. No, we're good. With the war dragging beyond its intended objectives, a pirate shipyard has emerged. That's fine. Has it dragged on beyond its intended objectives? This is a war of annihilation. I mean, we may have accomplished our war goals. I don't see how that is because they're still alive, but I mean, whatever. Our defensive fleet's still doing good work for us. Light casualties, but they do lose another battleship at the cost of one of our bombers. I mean, a couple of our bombers this time. That was a bit more hurtful. I mean, we'll take these guys out, but they have punched a hole in our defenses and don't love that. I'll take our one guy over here and use him as a sacrificial scout temporarily till we get that base back up. Excellent. More bombers. So many bombers, dude. Gatria is being threatened. That doesn't feel good. What if we take a couple ships out of Hammer? What do we got here? 2 cruisers. It's going to take more than a couple bombers to deal with this. What about 10 bombers? Will 10 bombers do it? No. I see. We are going to have to fly back to deal with this little annoying fleet. They do have a bunch of transports. That gives us time to add in the bombers. You're now back up to full operational strength. Continue your mission. We'll need to dispatch something to help Gatria. And I've got just the guy. 1 Dread flagship reporting for duty. Alright, Fen, I want more Mimos. I need more Mimos and I need more shields. We need Alarium. How much is it going to cost us to get Alarium? Alarium has gotten expensive, bro. Alarium has gotten very expensive, but I think we have to. 14. Oh, I need 1 more, bro. Okay, 1 more. 1 more. How long will it take us to get that out? 4 turns? Fine. That allows build up some resources. We got 2 Dread flagships. You're only supposed to get... I thought this would be an exception. I thought with flagships, because you can only build 1, you're only supposed to have 1. Apparently, you get 2 with proliferation as well. That is kind of silly. This is my kind of silly. We're gonna send you to the front line all by your lonesome. Gatria, just get yourself supply ships. You don't have to worry. We're coming. Coming, Bubba. All right, Vigil. Yeah, just bombers. But we really, really do need you to have a shield for all or something. Jason also doing good work for us. Keep the bombers going. Really, we're limited by our resources, and we could do ships that don't take resources, but I think that's where we're going to end this episode, as this war is basically over. It's been won. All that's left is for the wailing and gnashing of teeth as we go and roll their worlds. But that'll be in the next episode, and I think they still have the Aquanaut protectors are still at 71. Where are the Aquanaut protectors? Because that's a problem. We need to be able to... Where are the Aquanaut protectors? Who are you guys? This is the Aquanaut protectors. They are sort of next in line, but we're going to have to step on the gas a little bit. We are going to have to step on the gas. And the thing is, we don't really have enough transports for our fleets to effectively siege worlds. So let's go in here. We do want those shields for all, but coming out of maybe these two shipyards, who has the population? Who has the population for what we want to do here? It's probably Fen, in all honesty, but I think we're going to take Serene. I like Serene's manufacturing. This is the problem here. I want troop transports. I know I can just produce them out of one of my ships, but I think that takes Prometheon to do, and I don't even know where that ship is. This is kind of a mess. It's somewhere, that's for sure. Is it up here? Yeah, this guy spawns transports, but it takes Prometheon. And we should have some Prometheon. Oh, we're not producing Prometheon anymore. That's a problem. But it's okay. Once we keep taking over these sectors, we start the war with the Manti. We pick up all of the resources for this entire sector. We'll be in a good spot, and as well as this one. We may have to declare war on the Aquanaut protectors sort of prematurely, just to get them to throw ships at us so we can pull down some of this military power and faction power that they have. But I think we'll be in time. Other than them, well, I feel like most of the AI is going to be around this 71 mark. So we really need, like, these ships need to get a whole lot done, and we need to get a lot more ships on the go. We do have some things basically ready, just awaiting. We have a lot of ships on Irene. We have a whole other fleet just chilling here, and they have a shields. Well, we found another fleet. Let's give them the battleship, maybe, and they've got space for a cruiser. We'll give them this flagship. We'll send these boys off to war as well. Okay, I mean, our home systems aren't very defended. Serene has a bunch of bombers. That's going to be going in with one of these shields for all. That's going to pop out of Fen. And that's it. That's where we're going to end off, guys. The war is going extremely well, but we do need to get going and make some progress before somebody steals the victory. And yeah, we might have to get cunning as well and try and maybe force some wars to go on that maybe the AI would not like. But that's a lot of territory. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of transports. Where can we get transports? It doesn't actually matter to me where they come from as long as we get them. Albiro can do some transports for us. Every 4 turns, that's not too bad. It'll do. People are unhappy because high expectations, taxes too high, world is polluted. Let's have a quick check over here just for peace of mind. Yeah, we are losing a bit on the approval front. That is reflecting in our statistics, but we have to stay on high taxes, unfortunately. We have to stay on high taxes for now. And that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this episode. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.